my YouTube channel. I'm Mr Resi P. I also want to welcome you to today's episode on stress. I remember last week we deal the on what stress is all about, the effect and diseases resulting from stress. So today we'll be talking about the 9 highlighted tips, the solutions whereby we can overcome the stress. So please stay glued to our channel. Don't forget to hit on the notification button, like, share, subscribe, or even comment on where we can improve and bring you better videos. Please pardon me, I'll be going through my slides once again as we discuss the 9 ways whereby we can relieve stress. This is going to be an exciting news. I know our ears are all glued to our sets. See, this exciting news is that it is one exciting news about this 9 highlighted tips is that it costs nothing. It is a physical process. The cost is zero. It is a health investment. So as the saying goes, health is wealth. So here are the highlighted tips. So please, let's stay glued. Let us not be distracted. Ensure that you get every piece that is necessary to be able to overcome the stress that you are going through. All right, number 1 tips on how to relieve stress is live one day at a time. Live one day at a time. All right, let me read from my slide. Say every day has its own anxieties. Recognize that some stress are inevitable. Staying calm and relaxed have a way of making situations take care of themselves. Let me repeat that again. It says staying calm and relaxed can make the situation take care of themselves. Say do not increase today's anxiety by adding tomorrow's to them. Say do what you plan today, enjoy it. Tomorrow will have always its own anxiety, but let it take care of itself. The truth is that sometimes we are bothered about what will happen in the next, what will happen tomorrow. All this anxiety, they are unnecessary. Let's just allow tomorrow to take care of itself. There will always be an anxiety. Let tomorrow always take care of itself. All right, let's go to number 2 ways by which you can relieve stress. Number 2 ways by which you can relieve stress. Say set reasonable standard. Say avoid setting unrealistic standards for yourselves or others. Do not be a perfectionist. This is one of the stress that have destroyed many people. They feel there are standards that they need to follow. No, there are no standards that you need to follow in living your life. You have to set your own standard and follow it by yourself. Alright, let me read what I have on my slide here. See, avoid setting unrealistic standards for yourselves or others. Do not be a perfectionist. Some people, they want to be Mr. Know It All. No, sometimes it is okay when you are asked about something to say I don't know. Nobody will kill you for saying I don't know. So do not be a perfectionist or have false hypocritical representation. You want to please every woman, you want every human to like you. The truth about life is that everybody must not like you. Try to live your life, try to be real, be modest, set reasonable standard, know both your limitations and those of others. You know area whereby you are not too strong, and you know area whereby others are not too strong, so you give yourself peace. See, when you do this, you will reduce stress all around and encourage greater success. You see that most of the things you are engaged in, most of the things you are doing, you'll be, even though the success is not instant, you'll be going achieving greater height little by little by little. See, when you do this, you will reduce stress all around and encourage greater success. Always keep a sense of humor. When you laugh, let it be real. Even when something goes wrong, let there be real emotions to it. So you relieve tension, brighten your mood. And sometimes when some news just back around, you just see people carrying it, and before you know, begin to go haywire. But try to be After some time, brighten your mood and move on. Life goes on. All right, let's see number 3 on 9 tips on how to relieve stress. Number 3, you see, know what stresses you. Yeah, this is very important. When you go to meet a doctor, this is the first question. They want to know that particular thing that is causing you stress. All right, let me just read what I have here on my slide. You see, remember, you are your own best doctor. Nobody knows you more than yourself after God. If you can retrace your step, it's one way to know what stresses you and overcome it. If you know what stresses you, then the solution is within you. So, when you are feeling stress, try to understand the root of that particular stress. If you can understand the root of that particular stress, it gives you an edge. In fact, that stress is already half solved already. If you can know it, because we are our own best doctor. Somebody will not just give you drugs that is meant for headache. Will not give you the one for ulcer. First, we will still have to ask questions. So, oftentimes where stress occur, we should sit down, relax, and ask ourselves questions: where is this particular stress? Where are they coming from? Let's move to the next one, number 4. You say, be orderly and organized. Be orderly and organized. You say, do one thing at a time. Sometimes multitasking is good, but when the stress is excessive, stop everything and start with just one. Maintain law and order. Be patient and follow instructions. Obey traffic rules and regulations. Use safety precautions and make a schedule of plan of activities and how you want to carry them out, and stick to them. Not everything that is impromptu you do. In fact, cancel most of your impromptus. Have a set goal for everything: daily goal, weekly, and yearly goal. We should try to learn how to organize ourselves and be orderly. Most especially in my country, somebody that is at the back wants to be in the front. Somebody that is in the front wants to be in the seats where they are doing something. We should try to be orderly with ourselves. We should also try to organize ourselves. In fact, by doing that, we have resolved and put an end to unnecessary stress that will happen in the future. We have cancelled and reduced them already. You see, sometimes we find it very difficult to follow instruction, and later we'll pay for the consequences. You see, maybe in a busy road where there is hold up, you see a vehicle trying to follow wrong way so that he can be ahead. At the end, maybe he will be held in that position, and he will start thinking of how he will get home, or maybe it may result to accident. So we should try to organize ourselves and put ourselves orderly. All right, let's go to the next one, which is number 5. You see, pursue a balanced lifestyle. Don't live your life as a competition with another person. Pursue a balanced lifestyle. You see, better is a handful with quietness than both hands full with travail and vexation of spirits. You can get that in Ecclesiastes chapter 4 verse 6. Enjoy and live within your means. Sometimes we dress like celebrities, having little in our accounts, so that people will know. Don't live the life as if people will know. Try to live within your means. So enjoy and live within your means. It's good to dress nice, not beggarly and extravagant lifestyle. It is good you live within your means, and you don't have to be as dress or live as someone who is begging, but at the same time not an extravagant lifestyle. Just be able to organize your finances, organize yourself, and know if certain amount is taken out of your money, if you can still be okay. You see, have a realistic view of work and money. Yeah, it helps us to pursue a better lifestyle when you have good view about work and money, so that both of them don't become abuses. You see, more money does not mean more happiness or less stress. Some will tell you money is everything. Yeah, make the money, then you will know if money is everything or not. You see, in fact, the opposite. You say more money does not mean more happiness or less stress. In fact, the opposite can be true. Say make time to relax. Now, I want to pursue a balanced lifestyle. You must make time to relax, because say you relieve stress when you do things you enjoy. However, passive recreation such as watching TV, sometimes when you feel overstressed. However, passive recreation such as watching TV may not help. Sometimes when we engage ourselves, like pressing on food, we'll be feeling stressed. We want to engage ourselves in one particular activity or the other. Alright, let me just continue from my slide. Say, however, passive recreation such as watching TV may not help. Say, keep technology in its place. Let technology be in its place. Let technology be in its place. Okay? You see, avoid constantly checking your phones. When you feel stressed, avoid constantly checking your phone. Sometimes you just need to push everything aside. Email, text, or social media side, unless circumstances, like maybe you are expecting an important call, or maybe you are scheduled for something. See, except when circumstances requires it. See, let your work time end in the office and work time. Most times what stresses us is that we'll carry everything from office home. The time that we're supposed to spend with our families, with our friends, our siblings, it was as if they imported office to your home. It's a set time for vacation, recreation, tourism, family, and friends. Alright. Number six. Say work with priorities. This is very important. Work with priorities. So important. You say do tasks in order of importance. And there is a task that your boss has given you. There is a task somebody who is in rank in your company has given you. You know the one for your boss will come first before the other person that is high ranking more than you will come. So you can say do tasks in order of importance using a scale of preference. Say this you can do for a week, a month, and a year, as it helps you keep track of your time. Say this you relate with your finances. You now try to personalize it. You relate with your finances. When you are working with priorities, you relate it to your finances, relate it to your lifestyle. In your expenses and income, knowing your needs and your wants. Sometimes we'll spend our money buying wants instead of buying needs, as well as our engagement, like when we go to parties or go to birthdays. When we set aside maybe recreational activities, we should set priorities so that it doesn't become something of a stress. Alright, let's move to number 7. Say maintain a healthy lifestyle. Maintain a healthy lifestyle. A great man said, Dr. Miles Morrow once said, you are what you eat. Eat good, rich, healthy, and balanced food. Engage in physical training, as regular exercise promotes better health and longevity. Do the choice sport you enjoy. Continually train your intellect and expand brain capacity by reading good books once in a while, as well as watching good movies, as this helps you to maintain sound mind. Go for routine medical checkup, rest and relax as well. Take a good glass of water whenever you feel stressed mentally and relax. Then number 8, you say get support. Sometimes when we feel stressed, Sometimes we need assistance. Say we all need help at some point in life. We are created to depend on God and one another. No one is expendable, or no man is an island of himself. See, good words cheers one's up, and it is a medicine for the heart and spirit. Meet people who appreciate your presence. Speak and ask help from them. Encourage yourself. Stay and speak positive. Very, very important. Stay and speak positive. Avoid negative environments. There are so many people in the hospital that will have been well, that are supposed to be okay, but they'll be telling doctor, you see, I'm still feeling pain. Yeah, I'm still feeling pain. Don't know that words, they are seeds. As you are saying it, you are seeing it. But even in that uncomfortable position, you are saying, I'm strong. You are sending healing dose to that particular area of the body. The body will now respond. Your words will become a stimuli. The body will now respond to it. So there is power in what? Positive word speaking. So try to engage, get support. Nobody is an island of itself. Sometimes we feel, I'm a strong man. There are so many strong men that die of heartache, that die of stroke. You will not be among them. You will overcome your stress. Alright, let's go to the number 9, which is the last but not the least. So think spiritually. When I was writing this slide, thoughtfully, I was thinking this should be the first, but there is a reason why it's coming out, so that we can actually give it our meditation. Think about it very well. Alright, let me read from my slide. Say this should be number 1 tips and top on the list. Wonder why it is coming now. Maybe it is so that you can make it your number 1 priority and be mindful. To think spiritual is to tune the mind at interval to God, at least 3 times a day. Sometimes when we are faced with stress, we just leave everything, our focus, our mind, our meditation, all should just be on God. See, to think spiritually is to tune the mind at interval to God, at least 3 times a day. As humans that we are, we have As humans, we need more than food, clothing, and shelter. We have a more fulfilling need spiritually, which eclipses our physical needs and can bring about the stability of our physical need. So we have, like, the word of God will tell you, man does not live by bread alone. So we have our need more fulfilling spiritually than physically, because it is the spiritual that births the physical. So when we attend to our spiritual needs, our physical needs are met. He said to be happy, joyful, and peaceful, we must stay conscious of our spiritual needs and attend to them. Now, how can we do this? To stay happy, joyful, peaceful, and be conscious of our spiritual needs and attend to them. We will start by what? Praying, reading of scriptures, meditation, and fellowships. Helps the spiritual man to maintain what? Balance. So that it will not be walk, outing. We must try to create a balance. The balance starts from the spiritual to the physical. He said, lift up your eyes to the hills. Think about God and His wonder when you are faced with stress. Just look up to God. Think about Him and His wonder. Remove whatever that is causing you stress. Remove it from your mind. He said, this keep you in tune with God's harmony. It refills you with peace and strength. See, when you go to God, you give your body to Him, He listens and He desires a fellowship with you. When we have this fellowship, we feel unattached to worries, we feel unattached to problems, it on its own help naturally take away whatever stress we are going through. Thank you for being part of today's episode. We'll be bringing you more recipe in our next episode. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment as we bring you. I know this has helped us a lot. If we have loved ones, friends, siblings, we should share this video with them so that we can see some of the things that has been causing us stress and possible solutions to be able to overcome them. It costs just your data. Thanks very much. For now, bye bye.